You are listening to the Mark Lesko Podcast, a podcast by diehard fans for fans. Mark covers all things Penn State football and the Pittsburgh Steelers, as well as anything related to the sports and fitness world. Tune in weekly to listen to a couple of dedicated fans talk about these topics without filters. Thank you for listening to the Mark Lesko Podcast.
All right, everybody. Welcome back in to another episode of the Mark Lesko Podcast. Joined by Brett Cable once again. Brett, welcome back in, man.
Glad to be back.
So,
PGIF, everybody.
Real quick. We're going to go through a ton of content tonight.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we are having, this is recording, this isn't live, but tomorrow we are having on multiple panelists. It's going to be me, Brett, one of the viewers, Chris Ambrose. I believe it's Chris. Let me see here. Christopher Hess. Penn State alum, worked for CBS. We had him on last February for an interview.
Okay.
Possibly Austin, previous co-host of the show, will be on. So it's going to be a panel of guys coming on. We're going to talk about the season coming up. Where I'm going to get their thoughts on all the season coming up. Going forward, I'm going to have probably Joe Korsich on, Jr., and then possibly his dad, who played for Joe Paterno, on. And then probably Matt from Penn State Jerseys again. I mean, he's always welcome on here. Have him on before the season. Matt's like America and apple pie. That's Matt, and coming on here to talk about the season. That's what it is with Matt.
He's a diehard fan as much as we are.
Absolutely. Yep. Not too many people. I cannot say this about too many people, but he knows more than me about the program, and there's not a lot of people out there that I can say that about.
Yeah, we're on the same level, anyways.
And Austin, him and I are neck and neck in terms of knowing the program. So, so we're going to be doing that. So season preview tomorrow. We'll be recording. Might do it live. I don't know. We'll see. But I went to the Spice game tonight. I wasn't going to go, and then I decided to go. And I got
that was worth it.
Paul Posluszny right there. Look at that.
It's perfect.
Look at that signature. That's the best looking.
It looks perfect. Yeah, it's not just some garbage scribble. Like, that looks legit. Yep.
Yeah. So, got Paul's autograph. I'll pull up the picture I got with him too. But just a very nice guy. He's a rock.
Yeah, he's cut up.
So here's the thing about Paul. Legend at Penn State.
Yep.
Played on the 2005 Orange Bowl team. Came back in 2006. He won the Dick Butkus Award. Penn State won the Dick Butkus Award back-to-back years. I believe it was back-to-back years. It was Puzz and then Dan Connor. Both won the Butkus. You guys know, you diehard fans, you guys know he's a legend. So to meet him, shake his hand, it was amazing. Very nice guy. Very, very nice guy. So that was very cool. I'll pull up the picture I got with him real quick. So there it is.
Great pick, yeah.
As you can see, man, I would never say he's small or he lost weight. He's just not in his playing shape anymore. He lost that playing muscle, so he can survive, basically.
Yeah.
But, man, he looks good.
Yeah.
But, okay, so for those of you that listen to this podcast, you know that so I've kind of made a truce that I still have some clips of us talking about Notre Dame and Ohio State, and they're going up. There'll be more smack talk on TikTok, mainly TikTok and YouTube. But I'm making a truce. Like, listen, I respect Notre Dame. I wish them the best. I truly do. I'm not being sarcastic. I say they're a trash program because every time they play in a natty, they get blown out. And it's like, well, maybe you guys should join a conference or increase your student population. I don't know. But I'm saying that in a sense that what I'm saying is
it would help
we're on the same side. Like, I want you guys to do well. Even if you don't want us to do well, I want you to do well. Same with Ohio State. I just say their fans are delusional because I don't think they truly know or appreciate the fact that they're very lucky that they got Urban Meyer because he almost came to Penn State. Just stuff like that.
Yeah.
I want them both the best. I want them to do well. And even if they talk crap to us, I'm just not going to reciprocate it anymore. So hopefully you support the podcast. I'm a diehard college football fan just like you. So even if we win the Natty, I'm not going to talk crap to Notre Dame or Ohio State because we don't do that. Penn State fans
don't do that.
We don't really do that. We don't need to do that.
If you start something, I'm gonna strike back. I'm not gonna sit there and.
I'm not gonna start it exactly. So,
exactly. Yeah.
We're not gonna do that because we don't need to do that. If we win, we win.
Yeah.
So
we have class basically.
Yeah, we're gonna start with Big Ten Media Days. We're gonna go through Penn State stuff and then a ton of college football stuff. We're gonna go through it pretty quickly. So that's what tonight's gonna be, and then tomorrow we're doing a season preview with multiple guys on the pod here. So we will take it from there. But, yeah, keep an eye out on the channel. I'll be doing some interesting interviews coming up here. So got some stuff lined up, so keep an eye out for that. Next Friday, I'm supposed to have on the president and a couple other executives in the New York City Penn State alumni chapter on. So the president, social media manager, guys like that, who I've been told are diehard Penn State fans. They really know their X's and O's with basketball and football. So I'm going to have them on, talk to them, and then going to have some more people on. Trying to get Joe Crispin on again. Brett, he has bad eyes. He has allergies and stuff, so that's why he's wearing sunglasses.
I'm trying to glasses out. My eyes are and I stare at a screen all day for work, so they're just in pain. Yeah.
I don't blame you at all. All right, so we're going to start with Big Ten Media Days. I pretty much watched everything except Cover 3. And then we're going to go through Penn State and college football news. So Franklin was on the Colin Cowherd show.
It's funny. I was
Can you hear
I
that?
was talking to Urban Meyer about this. 2 years ago, I watched Drew Aller, and I'm like, there's something there, but he's not. He needs to be more refined. Then I watched them last year and went, all right, he's going to be the number one pick on my board. He made a big jump in accuracy. Right? Tell me what you saw in his improvement. I'm watching TV. I just see the ball comes out quicker and more accurately. I don't get the game. I don't get the practice film. Where did he make the big jump to you?
Well, it's probably going to be something that you just didn't mention. It's his athleticism and movements. He's 6'5". He was 242 pounds. He's now about 232 pounds. I think the game of football has changed. The old days of the pro style quarterback that's just going to stand there and sling it around, that doesn't exist anymore. So a guy that's going to be able to get 1 or 2 first downs a game doesn't have to be a LeVar.
So it's funny. I was talking to Urban Meyer about this 2 years ago. I watched Drew Aller, and I'm
a LeVar. I'm not saying that, but be able to threaten people with his feet, his movements, his ability to extend plays. He's always been a great decision maker in terms of touchdown to interception ratio. And then what we had to do is we had to go out and get a few more wideouts and continue to develop the ones we had. Guys that are going to make more consistent plays for him on the outside. A LeVar, I'm not saying that, but be able to threaten people with his feet, his movements, his ability to extend plays. He's always been a great decision maker in terms of touchdown to interception ratio. And then what we had to do is we had to go out and get a few more wideouts and continue to develop the ones we had. Guys that are going to make more consistent plays for him on the outside. A LeVar, I'm not saying that, but be able to threaten people with his feet, his movements, his ability to extend plays. He's always been a great decision maker in terms of touchdown to interception ratio. And then what we had to do is we had to go out and get a few more wideouts and continue to develop the ones we had. Guys that are going to make more consistent plays for him on the outside. A LeVar, I'm not saying that, but be able to
So he was on Colin Cowherd. He invited him to State College, which Colin Cowherd appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
He said that Ryan Day didn't do that.
Yeah.
Dude, James Franklin, man, he has done a lot of good at Penn State, and one of the main things that I respect him a ton for is, first of all, he always spoke well about Joe Paterno. He brings a lot of alumni lettermen back to coach. He wore Franco Harris jerseys after he passed away at the Rose Bowl. Franklin's a Penn State fan, so I respect him a lot for that. Whether you like Franklin or not, that is one thing that I really respect him for, is his respect for Penn State and Joe Paterno. So, and he's done a lot of good. So, and he's well-spoken. He's a well-spoken guy.
He's well-spoken. He's very smart, very intelligent.
Very smart. He's a psychology major.
Yep.
He's a Pennsylvania football player, Pennsylvania guy. He's a Penn State fan. So,
having a home playoff game, I think nobody knows how to run a home game at Penn State better than Penn State. And it's not our game. We don't run it. The college football playoff runs it. So there was a lot of discussions with let the schools have a ton more influence on how things go, how the ticket sales go, how the game operations are run. And I think the college football playoff learned from that. We learned from that as well. I think that's really important. You've earned a home field advantage. You should be able to take advantage of that as well. I think a couple things. I think having a home playoff game, I think nobody knows how to run
by the way, the Big Ten Network, they have a great panel. Sure. Absolute icons of the media world are on there. Dude.
I love watching the Big Ten, like they'll do like the post-game stuff, like late at night. They do previews. They do a really good job at the Big Ten Network.
The panel that they have on there, man, like it's very they're very good at what they do. They represent the Big Ten very well. They're one of the best networks you can watch.
Oh, 100%.
They have Dave Revine, Jared DiNardo, who they just showed. Howard Griffith, to this day, holds the single game rushing record for college football running back. His 8 touchdowns in one game.
I like him too.
I mean, those guys are the best at what they do. And particularly Jared DiNardo, he's a legend. He was a coach.
And even new upcoming guys like Jake Butt, man. I think he's pretty great.
Yeah,
too.
Jake Butt too.
Michigan.
Jared DiNardo, he coached at Indiana. That's where he coached.
Yep. And then the Pittsburgh coach, what's his name? The old
Dave
guy with the mustache.
Dave Weinstadt?
Was he on there? He coached the Pitt. He coached the Pitt.
I don't think he's on there because they're not.
Well,
Big Ten.
not at Big Ten Media Day, but he's on the Big Ten Network.
Okay,
I'm gonna look it up. We'll find it.
Dave
I like
Weinstead.
him too. I'll look it up.
Dave Weinstadt. He was at.
All right, it's. I'll find it.
He played for Pittsburgh. But yeah, whoever you're talking about. But yeah, it's a great panel. They're very good at what they do.
Yeah.
So it's always good to have class acts like them doing interviews for Penn State and the Big Ten. We're just going to keep going through stuff here. We expect to have anywhere between 10 and 12 guys drafted this year, which is true. And that's always good to hear, coming from the head coach of Penn State. That's a fact.
But again,
Franklin spoke about, for those of you guys on audio, I'm trying to improve tailoring to you guys a little better. We're we're just pulling up clips of the Big Ten Media Day. Franklin is speaking about basically the critics, such as ourselves, for winning the big game. And
there's complete recognition and embracing what we got to do and where we got to go. And the best part about it, your question, is we're in total control of it, right? If we want the narrative to change, we got an opportunity to change it. We want people to shut up. We can shut them up real easy. So we embrace it all. And again, but there's also balance with me and perspective, because people don't always talk with perspective.
Yeah, so he said they embrace it all. I commented recently on a post that, I said, "Oh, well, Coach, I hope that means that you're going to win a big game." I hope that's what part of that embracing it is, not just hearing it and being like, okay, like doing something about it. And I know Franklin is like that. He doesn't sleep. He doesn't sleep. That's what he does. So overall, everything I've seen, Drew Aller's very well spoken. Nick Dawkins is very well spoken. Yeah. Nick Dawkins spoke about his charity / what's the word? Charity foundation. They spoke to him about his dad and playing in the NBA. Nick Dawkins said that one thing you have the privilege of is your last name, so make the most of it. So he's certainly doing that. Zakee Wheatley were the three guys there. It was Zakee, Nick Dawkins, and Drew Aller. So that's who was at the Big Ten Media Days.
There it is.
I'm going to pull up. I know they had – who is it?
Let me double check here. It is Dave Wanstead.
It is. All right. It is him.
Did you mention him?
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah. I didn't know he was on Big Ten Network, though. That's cool.
Yeah, he's on when they do the big live show, like for previews. And, yeah, he's on there. Yeah. He goes on there. Yep. Can't remember his name, but we're good now. Sorry, it was driving me nuts not knowing who it was.
Oh, no, it's all good. So
it is one.
Yeah. So these are the three guys that went to the Big Ten Media Days, so they're most certainly captains.
3 Bs.
I believe they'll have 6 total captains. So it'll probably be these three. Dom DeLuca.
Yep.
Maybe Deny, and then maybe like one of the running backs as captains on the offensive side. So we're not sure. That hasn't been announced yet, I don't think. But those are the 3 guys that went. So good to see that. Sure. And then I'll just go through the rest of the Penn State stuff, then we'll go through college football stuff. Is there anything else you want to say about media days? It's in Las Vegas.
Yeah, which I agree with Franklin. Franklin was talking about how he doesn't like it in Las Vegas because it wasn't set up well. It's not Big Ten country. I mean, there's three new schools that are out west, but other than that, like fans and like signings and you know what I'm saying, the crowd, there's no crowd. Like you should just keep it in Indianapolis, man. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, honestly,
that's my thoughts on
it. He spoke about the SEC, referred to them as the other conference. And the things they do well, and that the Penn State should adopt that. Like he said, they have basically a press conference after every day of their media days, which gets people talking. So that's very true. But yeah, to keep going through the Penn State stuff, Coach Dan Casey, someone that I don't know if I still follow him. I did, but looks like split back triple hits like QB dart.
It's fantastic.
It's beautiful.
So good. Poetry in motion.
I believe that was Purdue game. I remember that season.
They should run that with Drew. He could do that.
Yeah, he could.
He could.
You know, talking to Paul tonight, I said, and I was a little nervous.
Oh yeah.
But
I'd be nervous too.
He said, I said, so right before we went up, there was a kid in front of us, probably teenager. There was someone else. And when he got the picture, he held up like this koozie and said Ohio State on it. Held it up while he was getting a picture with Paul Posluszny.
Unbelievable.
Which is pretty disrespectful, in my opinion. But that's Ohio State fans do that sometimes. And I went up and I said, Paul, like that kid was holding up a Ohio State thing. I said, you guys beat him, so it doesn't matter. And he didn't seem too happy about it, that kid did that. And while I handed him my helmet, he said, where should I sign it? I said, you can sign it wherever you want. He said, I'll sign it on the side. It has all the signatures, as you saw already. And signed my helmet. And, I said, the Ohio State game in 2005, Paul, I said, that's good memories, man. I still remember that. He's like, that was the best game ever.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, it was. But, yeah, it's just really cool to meet him and got his picture, and it was cool. But, yeah, Coach Dan Casey put up a picture of an option play that Penn State did back in 2005.
Just beautiful.
Michael Robinson was a freak of an athlete, absolute freak. He played receiver, running back, quarterback. I think he played defense too. He's so good of an athlete that they made him a quarterback at the end of his career, and he was a phenomenal quarterback. I mean, one of the best quarterbacks Penn State's ever had.
Yeah.
And Matt from Penn State jerseys, who we just talked about, he has like 4 or 5 Michael Robinson jerseys now.
Yep. His favorite player.
The best wide receivers in the Franklin era. Jahan Dotson, this is a post from Instagram. Best wide receivers from the Franklin era. Jahan Dotson, Chris Godwin, KJ Hamler, in order. Deshaun Hamilton, Jawan Johnson, Parker Washington, Keandre Lambert, Mitchell Tinsley. I would go Jahan, probably Godwin, Jahan, Mitchell Tinsley, KJ, Parker, and then I don't know if Deshaun or Jawan would be on there, to be honest with you. But
well, Deshaun deserves to be on there. I know you have some beef.
Yeah, well, it's just the fact that throughout his whole career, he wasn't very consistent. That's all.
It took him some time to get moving. Yeah, like when he was younger, he wasn't.
He started out well. He started out well, but he was a very good wide receiver for us. Jawan Johnson, he had 1 career touchdown. But
major one, major touchdown. But
another Instagram post, very major. Penn State is tight end U.
When I got to Penn State, it was me. It was
Adam Brenneman speaking.
Jesse James, who's playing NFL for us. It was Kyle Carter, who was a freshman All-American. It was Matt Lehman, who ended up getting hurt and never playing, but he was a good player. We had 4 really good tight ends. We were doing, in practice, we had 4 tight end sets. We were running no-huddle offense with 4 tight ends in the game. So, yeah, we were having fun. So I think that really made it a cool position to play. I also think that guys like Gronk and Kelsey, no one used to grow up wanting to be a tight end. No one. Now, like, kids in the backyard, like, I want to be a tight end.
I was in high school, I was recruited at Maryland. We always joked that the tight end was the receiver that gained a little weight. They put down to the line.
Yeah, no doubt. Vince Franklin used to say to me, if you can't block, you're just a big, slow wide receiver. But, yeah, and I think Penn State's done a great job recruiting Ty Howe, the tight ends coach at Penn State. He was on the team.
Is phenomenal.
He was a senior when I was a freshman at Penn State. Now the tight ends coach there has done an unbelievable job. I mean, he's gotten 5-star to 5-star to 5-star tight end at Penn State. You think about Strange and Theo Johnson and Tyler Warren and even Luke Reynolds now. When I got to Penn State, it was me. It was
so, definitely tight end U, I would say.
We're passing Iowa. Iowa's got a good case for it, but we're passing them.
Well, I would say Georgia has a good case for it too, but Adam Brenneman played with Jesse James. He played with Kyle Carter, Matt Lehman. And he's right. They had tight ends. When Bill O'Brien came in, it was all tight end work because he came from the undefeated Patriots with Rob Gronkowski and Aaron Hernandez. All right. That was a tight end offense. Bill Belichick, totally changed the NFL with that. Without guys like that, we don't have a Travis Kelce or a George Kittle or guys like that. So when they came in, they were heavy tight ends. They're always. And, I was there and watched it in person. But Brenton Strange, Theo Johnson, Tyler Warren, Luke Reynolds, Andrew Rappelier, Andrew Olish, we have more. They're coming up. So we have the best tight end room in America.
It's not even close,
Adam Brenneman, who was probably the highest rated tight end we've ever gotten to this day. And that doesn't include like Mickey Schuler, Kyle Brady, all those guys back in the day. Andrew Corliss, all those guys. It doesn't include those guys. Like, and they're on that list too of all-time greats, but we're not even talking about that. We're talking about these guys right now. And yeah, it's crazy how many guys we got. Ranking the top 25 rivalries in college football. Now, Ohio State fans say Penn State and Ohio State are not a rival. I don't know why they say that. They are. It's lopsided, but it's a rivalry. No matter what they say, it is. Ohio State, Penn State is number 8. Michigan, Ohio State, obviously number 1. Auburn, Alabama, that's a tie for number 2. These top 3, man, Oklahoma, Texas, the Red River rivalry, kind of a tongue twister. They could all be number 1. Oklahoma, Texas, it's always played on a neutral site, the Cotton Bowl, I believe. Army, Navy, USC, Notre Dame, Nebraska, Oklahoma, Miami, Florida State, that's a big rivalry. But Penn State, Ohio State, the fact that that's number 8 just shows you how big of a rivalry that is. And again, I don't know why Ohio State fans don't say that's a rivalry. They say it's not. They say we don't see you as a rival. It's like, well, it doesn't matter what you see. It is regardless. So
go on EA Sports 26. It says it's a rivalry.
It's literally a rivalry. And if you Google it, it's a rivalry.
Yep.
But that was just another Instagram post, best rivalries. This Instagram post is one about Yannick, Clippers debut.
Yep.
First round pick in Penn State basketball history.
Yep.
That's funny.
Just a little highlight.
Up top.
I mean, he's 7 foot tall, so that's not that hard for him.
Yep.
Good blocker. We got some footage from summer workouts here. This is LeVar Arrington. He's benching, I think it's like 195 or something on incline. He looks just like his dad, man.
Yeah,
he does. Like, look at this. Look at his face when he lays down here. Dude, he looks just like his dad.
Yeah, he really does.
He does. He looks just like him.
Yep.
Bro, what's crazy is, like, have you ever seen Arnold Schwarzenegger's son? I think it's Patrick. He looks just like Arnold. I mean, it's like scary how much they look alike. LeVar looks like his dad, and then like, for example, like my nephew, he's 4, almost 5, and he's really good at video games. He's really good at Call of Duty, and bro, it's when I hang out with him, when I hang out with my nephew, it's like hanging out with my brother again. It's kind of funny.
Yeah,
it's kind of weird. You know what I mean? Because it's like I'm hanging out with my brother again.
Yeah.
When I'm hanging out with my nephew, it's like hanging out with my brother again. It's funny, man, because they're so much alike.
Yeah.
And for those of you that know my brother, you know what I'm talking about. It's fun. Yeah, it's just funny because it's like hanging out with him again.
How old's your brother?
He's 30. So he got married pretty young, and he had kids young. You know.
I got
it.
I'll go for it.
Like, he did it the right way. You know, he got married, had kids. He just did it when he was young. So he got married, I think, 23. So
yeah, that's good.
This is another Instagram post about Saquon. He said there was a point in time where Penn State wasn't talked about the way it needed to be. That's gone. He talks about his role in building Penn State.
There's a group effort. I think Hack,
he's golfing.
Those guys, the guys that could have left and had coming in his freshman year, definitely kept things alive. And I think, Caden's class, our class, Miles' class, we push things over the hump for sure. But it's a beautiful thing, man. Just so much tradition and history in Penn State. And obviously, there was a point in time where Penn State wasn't talked about the way it needs to be. But that's gone, and that's a great thing. I'm just happy to be at Penn State and all the. I know you're in Pitt right now, but all the brothers I've made all right. There's a group effort.
So that's one thing about Penn State. He talked about Hack coming in, still coming in freshman year as the number 1 quarterback in his class.
Yep.
Still came to Penn State. Alabama was heavy on him. He still came to Penn State. It weren't for guys like Hackenberg, Brenneman coming in. Saquon wouldn't even be Saquon without guys like him, honestly. So thank you to those guys that stuck it out at Penn State and still came there after the sanctions. This is another post. Tony Rojas. We already know the dude's a freak. He's a freak. We already know he's that guy, but this is him incline benching. I don't know how much. Incline bench. Making it look easy.
Yeah, he's getting some reps in.
He's healthy, like you said. He's healthy again. Another Instagram post, Big Ten QB rankings. Drew Aller's number 1.
Andy Staples. Yeah.
Followed by Luke Altmaier, Fernando Mendoza from Indiana, Nico from UCLA, Dante Moore, Oregon, Dylan Raiola, Nebraska, Julian Sayin, Ohio State, Underwood, Michigan, Williams Jr., Washington, Mark Gronkowski, Iowa.
I think that's a very actually decent list because the unproven guys are where they should be. The proven guys are at the top because that makes you can't just put unproven guys at the top.
Which Bryce Underwood's at the top of a lot of lists, even though he hasn't played yet. Same with Julian Sayin. Another Instagram post, odds to win the Heisman. Drew Aller is at plus 1,400 at 5th. Singleton is plus 30,000. Katron is at plus 30,000. That's on FanDuel.
Low.
Yeah, but Drew Aller, 5th. I think that's a fair spot.
Yeah.
But
Singleton should be higher.
And we'll get into it. There's a post where someone put in Vegas, they put down $200K for Penn State to win the whole thing. If he wins, he gets $1.5 million. Total $1.7 million. So
your audio ran out. A second.
Someone put $200K on Penn State to win the whole thing. So that's good, man. That's good to see that guys are betting like that. That's $200K. That's a lot.
It's a lot of money. That's a Drake bet, dude. You know Drake Drake bets like crazy. So that's something he would do.
Another post on Instagram. Micah Parsons held a camp in Harrisburg for kids. Football camp. I know some guys that went to that in the State College area. And he gave a speech. There's another post about that we'll play. Full service tailgates are now on sale. Another Instagram post about this is I think it's called Revel XP, where you get full service tailgates.
Yeah,
they're expensive, but I sent that to Brett. Okay. Top 10 offenses ahead of 2025. This is a Facebook post. I think you sent it to me. But this is a Facebook post that Brent sent to me. Top 10 offense ahead of the 2025 college football season.
PFF.
Clemson is number 1. Penn State is 2.
Yep.
Clemson number 1 because of Cade Klubnik. They got some good. They got some good surrounding weapons around him.
You know what's funny about that though? So Cade Klubnik and the receivers are going to be really good this year. They have some guys. But they're going to have to start like a true freshman at running back, dude. So I don't know. We don't know what their running back situation is going to look like. So I almost give Penn State the edge because we have a very proven backfield. So it's kind of the opposite. We have unproven guys at receiver, and they have unproven guys at running back. So it's going to be a close one, man. It's going to be a good battle.
I'll pull this up. So it is Penn State number 2, Texas number 3, Alabama 4, Florida 5, LSU 6, Notre Dame 7, Texas A&M 8, Ohio State 9, Oregon 10. You know, we're going to talk more about it, but I don't know how Ohio State's going to be this year, man. I don't know how they're going to be. I don't know if they're going to be how good they're going to be. So, that is yet to be seen.
I think Ohio State and Oregon are still going to be really good on offense. I think 8 and 9 is fair to put them there, but I can almost put them at like 6 and 7 just because they're always, you know what I'm saying? They know what they're doing. Like, let's be honest here. I have a lot of respect for both those programs right now for how they're recruiting, how they play offense. So I almost put them a little high. I think they might be a little low on that list at 8 and 9.
Yeah.
Personally, I think.
Yeah, they are.
And Florida might be they might be reaching a little bit because DJ Lagway is going to be really good, but are they going to be 5 like right now? I don't know. My thoughts on it.
When Michael Parsons had his camp, he stopped in at Penn State, and he was there with Kyler Warren.
Greatest ever.
Another Instagram post with Penn State football.
The GOAT.
All-State Good Works Team nominee. Another Instagram post, which is Cooper Cousins.
Cousins, baby.
Recognize and honor student athletes who demonstrate levels of volunteerism and civic engagement that are above and beyond their success and achievements in the classroom and competition. Cooper Cousins is another freak of an athlete, totally dedicated to his craft. That's straight from James Bradford's mouth. So this is the post of Michael Parsons' speech to his camp attendees.
Yeah.
It really isn't like I can live both lives. I don't know what y'all do after school, what you do during school. Y'all take that shit serious or not. But you can't live both lives. You can't say you want to go to the league if it take education. You can't say you working hard but taking days off. Bro, I lie to you not, like, I haven't even reached my best self yet because I was cheating myself for a long time, bro. And I was telling Lance, you got to make a decision early, bro. And that decision got to be made up in your head, and you got to stick with it, bro. Whatever you do, you got to psych yourself into believing why you going there, bro. You can have no idea why. You ever hear, man without dreams shall not perish. People may not understand you. People may not know where you want to go. But as long as you have the choices and the actions behind everything you do, bro, that's all it takes. Like, and half of y'all, bro, to be real, football may not be your plan.
Yeah, so I'm not going to play the whole thing, but it's a very good speech from him.
Yeah.
He's very real with them.
Motivational. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. All right, another post from Instagram. Happy Valley Hoopers, Penn State alumni, full 2025 roster. So got the likes of Mike Watkins on there, Jamari Wheeler, Jawan Daniels, Andrew Funk. He was on the team that made it recently in the dance.
Yep.
So I'd like to see Taylor Battle on there.
Yeah, absolutely.
But, another
it's time for a film
Keemon Spell tape
comparison. McKee Sports 4-star Keemon.
Number 1 running back in his class, 5-star guy.
Keemon Spell, fresh off his rival's 300 ranking. As we take a look back into the early 2010s, we see Russell Shell here. I haven't seen another runner like Keemon since Shell. As you can see, these guys just flat out drag bodies at the high school level because they're men. Take a look at this run from Keemon.
Yeah, this doesn't look that hard, but you're strong as hell if you're doing that, dragging guys.
Morris playoff game, just like Shell, dragging bodies. And they carry a lot of weight, but that doesn't mean these guys don't have speed. Let's take a look at this. Keemon Spell, when he sees daylight, it's lights out. You knew who else used to do that? Russell Shell. These two have a lot of similarities. They get downhill, and they play violently.
Yeah, Keemon Spell's a freak, dude.
Yeah, I think it's early, but I think Keemon Spell is going to be the best running back recruit that we've had since Barkley.
Well,
I'm being honest. For how young he is and what he's doing right now, we'll see. But
for him, so our running back room is stacked. We have Katron and Nick. Then we have, to me, Quentin Martin is the third best guy. Then we got Cam Wallace, Corey Smith. Then we got Keemon Spell coming in too. The rich get richer. We have 5-star Nick Singleton, 4 or 5-star Katron Allen. We have 4 or 5-star Quentin Martin. 4-star Cam Wallace, 4-star Corey Smith. So, and then Tyke Hayes, he's a 3-star.
Underrated.
Yeah, extremely underrated. He's a freak too. So our running back room is absolutely stacked.
Oh, and Jabri Wallace Coleman from Philadelphia. So
yeah, we have him too.
He just got here, so give him some time.
And then speaking of that, another Instagram post, Rivals 300, top 20s, 27 commitments. We have 3 of the top 10 guys.
Yeah.
I believe, right? Is that the top 10 right there?
It's the top commitments right now for 2027. So we have 3 of the top 10 that are committed to a school right now.
Yeah,
but
so we have
those are all in the top 70. It's insane. Yeah.
Timon Spell, I believe he's the number 1 running back, like I said, 5-star.
Yeah.
Leighton Von Brandt, I believe he's the number 1 tackle, 5-star guy.
Yep,
Khalil Taylor.
Plays with Jashir Rogers. Yep.
He's one of the top receivers, 5-star guys. We have 3 top 5-star guys already from 2027 coming in.
Yeah.
Kevin Brown, another freak of nature in high school. This is him in person.
Dude,
he's an extremely large human being. Another Instagram post, Kevin Brown. I think he's only a 4-star guy that we have committed already.
He's going to be.
How big is he?
He's 6'5". I think he's like closer to 270, 280 right now, but he looks like that, and he's
got chiseled abs. So he's he looks like a Tony Mandarich.
Yeah.
Bro, Tony Mandarich, he does TikTok video. He does TikTok lives.
Yeah.
A couple times I've gotten on there, Tony Mandarich, and I said, "What's up, Tony?" And he's like, "Mark Lesko Podcast. What's up, man?" I'm like, Tony Mandarich just said my podcast name, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Great story with him. He was the Incredible Bulk, turned into the Incredible Bust. Still, I think to this day, and this was in 1989, it was the Barry Sanders, Deion Sanders draft. He was the highest rated lineman prospect ever. I think he still is the highest rated lineman prospect ever.
Wow.
Cody Mandarich. So that's what Kevin Brown looks like. Kevin Mandarich, I call him that. Kevin Brown looks like Deion Butler was nice at Penn State. No kid. This is an Instagram post. His stat for the night was 3 receptions, 133 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
Insane, dude.
Deion Butler, walk on. Coach Katie Schumacher, she won the ESPY for Jimmy B Perseverance Award.
Let's give it up to the Penn State girls in the back there. That's right.
Tyler Smith, who we've had on here, he's friends with her. I said, Tyler, so what do you think the chances are getting her on the podcast? He said, well, she's probably high demand right now.
Yeah, she won a natty.
It was right after she won the natty, and this is one of these demands he spoke of, the ESPYs.
Yep.
Giving her the Jimmy V Award.
Simone, thank you for taking a picture with my daughter last night. My life, but it didn't take it. It didn't take my belief. It didn't take my spirit, and it didn't take my team to help. So many of us are such heroes.
Check out the whole thing. It was great.
Yep, and check out Shane Gillis' introduction. It was fantastic. The whole crowd was super woke and weak, and it was pathetic. But yeah, it was terrible. You saw it?
They were quite taken back. Oh, absolutely,
dude. And it wasn't even like it was light. Like it was light work. And Shane Gillis is so awkward. I love it. He's funny as hell, man.
He is.
Love him.
Another Instagram post.
I was gonna say my favorite one was when Caitlin Clark retires. That joke.
Yeah.
She's gonna go work at the Waffle House, dude.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
that was good.
Check it out. Penn State cornerback commit Jazeel Hart is putting in work. Another Instagram post. What star status is he?
What's that?
What star status is he?
4-star from Virginia, Roanoke. Yep. Quick feet, man. Look at his feet. He's good.
Poindexter had a big hand in that.
Yep. Terry Smith as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Poindexter, I believe, played at Virginia.
Yep.
Coach Smith played at Penn State, obviously. Joe Crispin had a birthday. Happy birthday to Joe.
Yep. The GOAT.
Yep.
Literally the GOAT.
Penn State basketball, another Instagram post, signed Tibor Murtic, 6'8" forward from Slovenia.
Yep. Dude, we're getting everybody just from any country you want. We'll go and we'll get them. Like, it's crazy.
This is a show, I guess. New episode, Reckoning at Penn State, the Jerry Sandusky scandal. New Crimes of the Centuries episode out today.
I'm not
wherever
watching.
you get your podcast. I'll have to check that out. Since I was there and lived that.
I just don't think I could watch it. You know,
The
it's just
scandal.
like,
It's probably not that accurate, but
well, yeah, that and just like, yeah, it's the past, and it's behind us.
Happy Gilmore too. Brett and I are getting off here, and we're watching it tonight. It came out today, which I forgot about. This is another Instagram post. LeVar Arrington is interviewing Steve Spurrier, the old ball coach, about Joe Paterno.
First fond memories were my freshman year when we played you guys in the Citrus Bowl. I need to know if this is true or not. But was there a bet between you and Coach Paterno that if you won, he had to?
You and Coach Paterno. Dude, he says it the best because you know how many times he made Joe Paterno mad?
Oh, I bet. Because he was
countless times.
Yeah, LeVar was
so
a menace. He was a menace, he was a troublemaker for sure.
He was so good, dude.
Oh yeah.
To wear your visor. Why didn't he put the visor on, Coach?
He wouldn't put it on. Yeah, I said, let's have a little bet that whoever wins the game, I said, I'll put a Penn State hat on. I'll give you my visor, and you can wear it off the field. So I gave it to him right after the game, and I was trying to put it on. He said,
I saw you trying to put it on, right?
I got it. So he carried it off the field. And later I met some parents of a prospect that went up there, and he said he had it in his office, a Gator visor in his office.
Oh, that's awesome.
So that was probably better right there. That you could tell that story every time somebody came in and so forth.
So in the video, you can see Spurrier puts it on his head, and he takes it off, and then he said, "I'll put it on." Now, if I was Joe Paterno, I wouldn't have put it on, but
what year
he
was
really
that?
did
That
it.
was,
Citrus Bowl. So that was Citrus Bowl. I think that was in 98.
98.
So I believe that was the 97 season when Mike McQuarrie was the quarterback. They lost a few games. They lost to Michigan.
Yeah.
And it was like the Super Bowl that year, basically. It was 1 versus 2. Charles Woodson. I believe it was that year. And then they ended up losing 3 games, lost their bowl game. But Penn State was one of the top teams in the nation going into that Michigan game at home.
Yeah.
This is a promo, another Instagram post on Penn State football page about
AJ Harris was the best cornerback on this team last year. He was one of the best cornerbacks in the Big Ten. He's back. Gets away and down he goes.
Good defense by Bro, he's a freak.
He can tackle. He can do everything.
Altmaier back. Drills it. Intercepted. Harris at the 40. Harris to the 20. 15. 10.
Would have been a pick six.
Touchdown. Penn State. AJ Harris with the signature play of the game.
Comes down to the 40.
Incomplete. AJ Harris broken up. He's going to be your number 1 lockdown guy at corner.
And the craziest thing is, dude, like he doesn't really miss tackles. You don't really see him on the field often because he's a lockdown corner. Like you'll be like, where is he at? Because nobody's throwing to the side.
He's locked out. He's a lockdown corner, and he can tackle. That's
tackle.
Another Instagram post. News: Penn State is ranked number 1 in the Big Ten preseason media poll, receiving 11 first-place votes.
Which is fine. I mean, I agree with Franklin. That doesn't matter. It's what the end rankings are.
The one GIF is a Mad Men post, which is
not great, Bob.
I forget. I can't remember his name, man. It's one of my favorite shows. But it's when they're in the elevator. It says, "Not great, Bob." Big Ten preseason media poll: Penn State number 1, Ohio State 2, Oregon 3. We're gonna talk more about this tomorrow in our season preview. But man, we do, bro. If you think about it, we have a hard schedule. I'm playing the game on PS5, and we got Oregon, we got Ohio State, we got Indiana, we're at Iowa. I mean, at Michigan State.
Yeah, Michigan State can be like it's hard to play there for some reason. So I'm not worried about it, but it's not something you can just like scratch off,
Yeah. Penn State Threads, another Instagram post posted about back in the day when we signed a 10-year agreement with Pepsi. We're a Pepsi school. I'll be going to Disney World soon. That is a Coca-Cola signed franchise. Penn State is Pepsi. So
Pepsi clears, let's be honest.
Penn State football and Pepsi, Disney World and Coke, they kind of got even deals there. So
what do you like better?
Coke.
Pepsi clears.
Pepsi is just, my thing with Pepsi is that it's like a more, like when you take a shot of alcohol, right? And some of them hurt when you take them and some of them don't. Like one thing you can do if you're drinking like vodka, put it through a Brita filter and it's like drinking water, but it's still vodka. When I drink Pepsi, it like makes your nose hurt and like makes my eyes water because it's so like, I don't know what it is about Pepsi, but it does that to me. Coke doesn't do that.
Yeah. Well, I'm a diet guy, so I'm a diet Pepsi. Like Pepsi.
Diet Pepsi is leaps and bounds better than probably any soda on the planet.
Yeah.
Diet sodas are actually, they're not bad for you. They're actually good for you. So if you're going to drink soda, drink diet. It's actually not bad for you at all.
Yeah.
There's no scientific proof to say that diet anything is bad for you. It's actually good for you. So, well, you should drink water instead, but you know what I mean. All right. Another Instagram post, Drew Aller throwing the football. It's about the foot pop.
I mean, him and Grunt.
Yeah.
It's when you're on the move. That's like a way to do it, I guess. And it looks fine. But...
That's
You can grow.
It's kind of like Scotty Scheffler with his swing is insane. But he picks his right foot up.
Yeah.
That's never been done before. And he's number 1 player in the world by leaps and bounds. I messaged Coach JB about that. I said, "What is this?" He's like, I don't like it. I'm like, yeah, I don't either. But
the football,
it's the new age stuff, man. Like it's working apparently.
It was so this offseason, Brad Mendler and Drew and Grunt, they were working on different like off balance throws and certain things because you're going to be in certain situations. So what to do with your feet, you know what I'm saying, in a certain way to where instead of just like throwing it up, right, like having like a secondary motion to use when you're unable to set your feet. Like let's say you don't have time to set your feet. When people say, "Oh, Drew Eller is trash footwork," no, he doesn't. Drew actually talked about it Big Ten Media Day, and this is a fact. He said, it's not that I really need to work on my footwork. I need to set my feet when I need to give myself time and do it instead of just be frantic and just throw it up. Like, as long as you do the setup for it, his footwork is very good. So it's all about just remembering to do it. And do you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah. As someone who played quarterback most of my life, I think the mechanics are the mechanics, and that's it. But it's a totally different game. Franklin talked about it in the Big Ten Media Days. Pocket passing quarterbacks, they're not a thing anymore, bro. No. They're not.
And if you try to make it a thing, it's not going to work.
The days of Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Ben Roethlisberger is pretty mobile, but they were pocket passers.
Yep.
Now it's the Pat Mahomes, Lamar Jacksons,
Josh Allen's. Yep.
They move, man. They're large human beings. They can throw the ball with extreme accuracy, and they can run. That's the game today, and that's Drew Aller, and that's Grunkemeyer both. They're both mobile guys.
Yep.
Franklin historically does better with a mobile quarterback.
Yep.
Trace McSorley. Okay, so Hackenberg didn't do that well with him. Trace McSorley did very well with him. Sean Clifford, not mobile, didn't do that well with him. Drew Aller, pretty good.
Sean Clifford ran a 4.5. He was pretty mobile. He actually, dude, you have to give him some credit.
I shouldn't say he didn't do that well with him. He did. They could have made the playoff at least once.
As a team, they made mistakes, but I don't think it was all on Sean. But he that run against Michigan when he did the fake and he ran for like 50 yards, man.
Yeah.
That was like some of the only points we had that game. So like he could run.
What Brett said is what you guys should take. Another Instagram
post. Standing up
post.
for Cliff. He's a runner.
No. You're right. Brett's right. I mean, scrap what I said. But he did better with McSorley. He did better. He's done better with Aller. I mean, like Cliff would have like four interceptions against Ohio State, bro. It's like
that was a rough one. Yeah, that was bad. Not all of them.
That's worse than dirting the ball against Notre Dame. You know, like that's.
Oh, Jackie.
Vega Ione, another post, him shoulder pressing dumbbells. It's those ones where you put your hands in and they're like adjustable. I don't know how much it is, but
yeah, they're pretty cool.
They need to put their weights on there. I don't know why they're not doing that.
If you look at Vega, he's more of a Zane Durant build now. Obviously, he's bigger than Zane Durant, but last year Vega was like just heavier. Look how much muscle he has now, dude. Like he looks really good.
He's a grown man.
He's huge.
Again, Big Ten players to watch. Deny, Nick Singleton, Drew Aller.
Yep.
Another Instagram post, Big Ten players to watch. This is a post of these guys going to the Big Ten Media Days. Drew is wearing green Crocs.
Yep. Nick Dawkins approves.
he pulls it off, man. He's pulling off the neon green Crocs, you know.
And then he puts the loafers on the Louis Vuittons when he gets there. So,
bro, Drew Aller is a guy that you want to have a beer with. He's super chill.
Yeah, he's chill, man. I would drink an O'Doyle's with him.
All right. Another post. Do you agree with this list? Blue Bloods, great programs, very good programs, good average, below average. Penn State is in the Blue Bloods list.
Yeah.
This is according to, I don't know what that logo is, but yeah, I would agree. Penn State's a blue blood. Notre Dame, a blue blood. Ohio State's a blue blood. Texas, Georgia. You know, again, historically, Alabama, they're not an historically good program. They've had recent success. USC's a blue blood. Oh, dude, I would make Oklahoma a blue blood too. And Tennessee, they're in the great program section, but yeah, like Penn State, Notre Dame, Michigan, Ohio State, Texas, Georgia, they're USC, they're blue blood programs.
Yep.
LSU, I'd probably replace Oklahoma with Alabama in the blue blood. Probably even put Tennessee in the blue blood area, but overall, that's pretty good.
My favorite list I found today, I just sent it to your main page, like your Mark Lesko Podcast, so you see it. The premier defenses in the last 25 years. You can throw that on at some point. This was my favorite because we're in front of somebody who talks a lot of smack. So I love it. You'll see.
He does things the right. This is an Instagram post. James Franklin says he does things the right way about Drew Aller. I couldn't be more proud of him.
6'5". He's now 235 pounds. Can make every.
That's a D1 quarterback, man.
Free throw on the field.
has shown that he can hurt people with his feet, and has really made tremendous strides as well as a leader, holding himself to a really high standard and willing to have tough conversations with his teammates as well. So he's made significant leaps every year. We expect him to take another significant leap this year. Most people had him projected as a first-round draft choice last year. He decided to come back to school, unfinished business, collectively as a team, but also as an individual. So I'm a big Drew fan. You guys get a chance to get around him, you'll feel the same way. He's really, what it's all about. It's team. It's community. It's Penn State. He does things the right way, and I couldn't be more proud of him. He's 6 foot.
Yeah. Another Instagram post. Audrey Snyder, who I would love to have on here at some point, tweeted, "This is the best about James Franklin." What he said, "This is the best combined personnel that I think we've had at Penn State." James Franklin said, pointed to players and staff plus depth chart, talent, experience. Yeah, that checks. She said, Audrey Snyder, one of the best in the business. She's phenomenal. Yeah, that checks for sure. He's very right. 100%. We'll get more in depth about this tomorrow, but bro, I forget that we have Jim Knowles.
Yeah,
that's insane.
Yep. Can't forget Kyron Hudson.
This is Kyron Hudson.
West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium.
In here,
we're talking about the Beaver Stadium new name and field name, and it's just another post.
We're here at Penn State. We got the home field advantage here at Western Home Fields. Let's get it. We are. Up, y'all. This
Kyron Hudson. Devontae Ross is a freak in the video game. He does not drop anything. Khalil Dinklage doesn't drop anything. Trevor Pena doesn't drop anything. That was Kyron Hudson, Drew Aller, Zane Durant. And I've said this before, but I've seen Zane quite a bit in person, and he put on a lot of weight, and I mean in a good way. Yeah. His calves are freaking massive, bro. Like it's unreal how big he is. I mean, he is a brick shit house, dude. He looks like an
action figure, dude. Like he
looks like Aaron Donald, bro. He's a freak.
He looks like bigger than like Aaron Donald. Like he looks his
like
arm.
I saw him after the Notre Dame loss in person, and I see him now, and he's put on probably 20, 30 pounds. I mean, he's that big. So I don't know on the scale what it says, but he's big. Again, Big Ten Media Days, Nick Dawkins, Drew Aller, Saki Wheatley, all there. Another Instagram post, picture. Is that the cover 3 thing you sent me?
Where at?
Right there.
Yeah, the cover 3 one was my favorite. He did really good on that.
Senior, I'll pull that up. This is Heather Dinich again, who I like. She's great.
Yeah. Pennsylvania native.
To this day, man, the media, there's lots of different people, personalities, sexes in the media. And the women, I'm sure to this day would still say, as a woman, it's hard to earn respect in the media world.
Yeah.
Especially in the football world, because football is a male-dominated sport. Audrey Snyder, Heather Dinich, women like that are phenomenal, and I have a lot of respect for them. And, dude, they're just good at what they do, Yeah. So I have a lot of respect for anyone that's good in media. I have a lot of respect for women that are good in media because, they don't – it's not easy to get to that point, I'm sure. So,
yeah.
College football insider Heather Dinich is with us now from Las Vegas. It's rare. Well, I don't.
Another Instagram post. She's talking about Big Ten Media Days.
Well, I don't say rare, but it's interesting to hear James Franklin lean into these expectations, right? You add fuel to it by saying, yeah, expectations are high, and we have a very good football team. Why should we believe, Heather, that this is the year where they change the narrative and win the big games on their schedule?
Because they have all of the pieces in place of historically what looks like a national title contender. They have a schedule that works in their favor. They get Oregon at home. They don't play Michigan. Of course, they have to go to Columbus. The path
Nebraska at home
always goes through Ohio State. But they might have the best combination of coordinators in the country. They got Ohio State's defensive coordinator, Jim Knowles. They also
So they're showing the schedule again. It's Nevada at home, FIU at home, Villanova at home, Oregon at home, whiteout. They have a bye in between Villanova and Oregon. At UCLA, Northwestern, at Iowa, bye, Ohio State, at Ohio State, Indiana at home, Michigan State away, Nebraska at home, Rutgers away. So
it's favorable.
have Andy Kotelnicki,
dude, that is oh my goodness.
who will be working with probably a first-round NFL draft pick in quarterback Drew Aller. The talent is all over the field. On defense, Denai Dennis Sutton, Zane Durant. And then you look at that backfield with Katron Allen, Nicholas Singleton. I mean, these guys have NFL talent all over the field. And you're right, James Franklin is leaning into it. He's embracing it. He said, we take it as a compliment, accept it as a challenge.
Senior college football insider Heather Dinich is with us now from Las Vegas.
So, yeah, she said it right.
Yep. NFL talent all over the field.
Another Instagram post.
Yeah, this pissed me off. Yep. Dave Portnoy.
Dave Portnoy. What did he do? Call them frauds? Dave Portnoy called Penn State frauds for not beating one good team in 2024.
You beat 3 ranked teams, but all right. See, people are trying to.
I wouldn't call them frauds, but I agree that now this is a new season. But yeah, they didn't really beat one good team.
Yeah, but what's a good team? Like it's a stupid comment. We beat 3 ranked teams. We beat Illinois.
I would probably say
Boise
one
State.
great team, I guess he should say. Yeah.
Yeah, he could have said great.
You know what he's saying. Sure. You know what he's saying, and I know what he's saying.
Well, he needs to be specific then and speak with an English language.
Well,
that makes
it's
sense.
Dave Portnoy, so
say one great team, and then I'll agree with you. We didn't beat anybody great, but we beat good teams.
Yeah, we did. You know what's crazy? Penn State didn't beat one good team this year. Total frauds. Dave Portnoy again said that.
Your Michigan
After
team.
the 2024 season, Dave Portnoy called Penn State frauds for not beating any high-caliber opponents. This season, I think they'll do what it takes to go 11-1 or 10-2 at the very least. The Oregon game should be a game they win this year since hosting it. Plus, it's a whiteout game. They lose to Ohio State, no debate, in my opinion. That's College Football University page. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. USC, a good team out on the road. UCLA, okay. Illinois, a good team. Wisconsin they were good. Even Minnesota, I mean.
Yeah.
But what he means is like a big game. That's what he means.
But some of those teams, their records might not have been great, but they played everybody hard.
Another Instagram post. This is back in the day. Penn State threads. It's awesome having Pitt as a little bro. This is a brawl that broke out in 1989.
As a brawl has broken out.
That's nasty too. Everybody's involved.
That's a bit of rivalry, man.
Before we were born.
If there was one fan, seriously, if there was one fan that, if they're on fire, I'm throwing gasoline, it's a Pitt fan. I don't like Pitt at all. I don't like Pitt fans. I don't like them at all. They're rude. They're not fun to be around. It's like Tony Soprano said, if Ralph Cifaretto was drowning, I'd throw him a cinder block. Yeah, Pitt fans, No, I don't like them.
Now they spill out even behind that brawl, closer to the bench. The officials, at least one of them right there in the middle of it, trying to break it up. Now the coaches have gone over. There's a brawl has broken out. Let's go down to Leslie with Joe Paterno. Leslie.
Coach.
Joe's standing there watching it like, hey, Joe might have been a little Italian man, but you don't want to get in a brawl with him. I'll tell you that. He would have broken that whole thing up.
Coach, another wild, emotional game against Pittsburgh with a little bit of a sour ending.
Well, that's too bad. It's a really hard-fought football game. You hate to have that kind of nonsense. We don't need that in football.
What about Ray Tarasa today?
Well, Ray was great. He's a great kid, and I'm just delighted for him because he's had a lot of tough luck, and he had a chance to beat Alabama for us, and the kid got blocked, so I was glad for him.
Just one last thought. As long as we have you, what are your thoughts on Miami Notre Dame?
I haven't got the slightest idea. I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole. I hope it's a great game. I think it will. I hope we don't have these kind of shenanigans.
Great. Thanks a lot, Coach.
I like how he joked around.
Their quarterback is like probably 20 years old. He looks like he's 40. They all looked old back.
They all did back in the day. It was crazy, man.
That one viral clip of that guy, he said, "This is Penn State back in 1986."
Yeah.
He's like, "This guy's a gym coach at a high school.
Yeah.
This guy's been an English teacher for 15 years."
So that was the funniest post, man. That was so funny.
It's so true though, dude. Like they looked. I don't know what it is. One of my good friends, his dad. My friend is a first-generation American from Guatemala. His parents both came here. His dad owned a painting business. Like they're the definition of hardworking.
Yeah.
Came here from a different country. Did it the right way. And his dad said, I think it was the food. And I'm like, I think you're right. I think it is the food. That's back then the food was just better, healthier.
100%.
All right, another post, 2025, 2026, Penn State basketball, the jersey numbers. So, all right, break this down. Who's that 4-star kid we got?
Oh, we got, 2 4-stars. Caden Mingo, number 4.
Mm-hmm.
And number 1, Mason Blackwood. Yep.
And who's the kid that announced on Breakfast Club?
Mingo, number 4.
Okay. And then we got Murtik. Is it Murtik down here, the Slovenian kid, 16?
Yeah, so let me see here. So we got.
They're all under 30 bucks.
Look at the names, dude. Half of these guys that we got Slovenia, we got Croatia, we got.
Yeah, when they have what's the is that a hype? What's the little when they got commas in their name? You know that they're foreign.
Well, the one we got is the guy from Croatia. I'm pretty sure is 7 foot. So we got a new 7-footer, man. That must be. I think that's number 12. Wait, is that? No, it's not number 12. Josh Reed is a transfer from Cincinnati. We got Freddie DeLeon still, which is good because he was fantastic last year. Dominic Stewart. We got a guy from Turkey too, man. I remember that. So we got guys. We just have to see how they mesh.
This is the bet that I talked about, and Bet MGM Sportsbook.
It's crazy.
State Farm Stadium put down $200K for Penn State to win the national championship. He'll win $1.7 million, plus 750 odds.
Yep.
What is that?
I might put something small on it and still win money. Put $50 on it, win like.
Plus 750. You put 10 down, you'll win 750, right? You win $750. So.
Yeah.
$100 wins you $7,500. I think that's what the odds. That's how it works. Another Instagram post. Athletic fundraising 24-25 highlights. Total raised $164 million.
Fantastic.
19,000, almost 20,000 donors. 159 gifts of $50K or more. Lions Pride donors grew by 47%. All-American donors grew by 67%. 100 new commitments, $100,000. 13 commitments of $1 million. Alumni student athletes gave back to Penn State athletics. 1,759 alumni. 2,831 alumni student athletes gave back to Penn State. Just 7 regular season and conference tournament crowns, 2 NCAA team championships, 2 individual national titles, 7 Big Ten individual championships, facility upgrades. So athletics is in a good spot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Penn State jerseys, Matt. This is
Dennis Sutton.
Deny Dennis Sutton for the opportunity. There's another Instagram post. He got a jersey and he got it signed by Deny. Deny's wearing one of those big hats. This big, I don't know what they are, but they don't look
that
good.
big hat is actually a normal hat for Vega. So if you, for Vega,
It's actually Vegas hat, yeah.
It's Vegas hat. That's good.
All right. I'm about winded, but we're gonna go through some of the football stuff.
Two one I sent you.
Arrested again. Absolute train wreck going on down there. Literally 2 guys in the same day or one day after the other were arrested again. So more players arrested. All right. Sports Center anchors doing the astronomer CEO.
It's time to kiss it goodbye. Baseball is probably not the only thing you can say that about. Recently,
Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You okay? Come on, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very sharp.
Or they keep saying, like, this lady knew. And I think you're just as bad as them if you know and you think it's funny. And you... Like, she sucks. She sucks.
I'm not quite sure what to do. Did we rumble you? Okay, right.
Dwight.
And then I think it was a baseball game. There were couples that were doing it, like just as a joke. Like it's all over the place, man. It's wild.
The Phillies mascots were doing it.
Yeah. So.
All right. Georgia head coach Kirby Smart doesn't plan to change recruiting strategy. We sell relationships over transactions. Okay. Well, a lot of your players have been arrested, so.
Another one, actually, just a couple days ago. So.
All right, this is the Dave Portnoy thing that I was talking about.
Music. Question for you. What conference has ruled college football year after year after year? National champion after national champion? Answer, the Big Ten. And what network covers the Big Ten better than anybody else? Fox Sports, Big Noon Kickoff. And what school has dominated the Big Ten more than
Go Blue.
Than any school in the history of the conference?
Blue and white, yeah.
Wolverines. When is the last time Ohio State was able to beat Michigan? Not before the days of COVID. Alabama, the mighty Alabama in the SEC. We beat them like a drum year after year, put Nick Saban and retiring home. So let me ask you this, people at home. When you look at the set of Big Noon Kickoff, I see...
That's at Penn State, that setting, bro.
Yeah.
He's got his water cooler.
An Alabama guy, we put them in a pocket. I see Ohio State can't beat us. I see Notre Dame too scared to join the conference. And whenever they talk about Michigan, you can...
That is true. That is true.
No jealousy. You can tell how they want to be us. Oh, they knew the signals, this, that, Connor Stallion. Enough. Nobody has been there to defend the kings of the conference, the people who put this conference on the map. Well, that ends today, friends. Barstool Sports, myself, we are joining Big Noon Kickoff. The days of kicking Michigan when we're not around is over. I will be there, so we beat on the field and we beat in the booth. Now, sure, Barstool has a lot of Big Ten people. It's not just me. Big Cat, Wisconsin, Safety School, Wisconsin, Iowa, no offense. School after Indiana, beautiful campus. Signetti put a cigarette out. We have all the schools covered, but only one school matters, and that's Michigan. We've ruled that conference with an iron fist for the past decade, and now it will continue in between the white lines and on the desk. So all you people out there who think you got the last word on Michigan, those days are over. Tune in, Columbus. Big Noon Kickoff. I'll be there with your dysfunctional little national champion. You can't beat us, and you know it. We'll see you soon. Music.
Go Blue. Brett is the biggest Michigan fan of us all.
Oh, man. Where do I start? Their jerseys make me mad. Like, just seeing them, like, in their colors in the maze.
Like I said, man, I'm just glad they keep beating Ohio State. And
yeah, I like that. I'm cool
and
with that.
Dave Portnoy, I mean, he changed sports journalism, bro. Like, at the end of the day, he changed it totally.
He did.
Another Instagram post. Travis Kelce
makes homemade candles.
He totally changed, bro. Georgia Stadium Bowl.
Another arrest number 345 in the last 10 years.
Steve Spurrier back in the day, he said, I don't know. I sort of always liked playing them that second game because you could always count on them having 2 or 3 key players suspended. Talk about Georgia. But they have the stadium pulse outside the prison. Good Lord. That's so bad, dude.
That's diabolical.
So bad.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Corey Adams killed in Memphis.
R.I.P.
He was killed in a, I think it was a shooting.
Yeah.
And he's a Ole Miss player. And he was 18.
Yep.
Coach JB said, you know, because he always talks about protecting the babies,
yep,
which are these kids. These guys are kids. They're babies. Drew Aller's a kid. Nick Singleton's a kid. These guys are kids. Denied Dennis Sutton looks like a grown man that has like 3 kids and a house,
yep,
and a boat. And he was worked on Wall Street for 10 years, but he's only like 22. You know, he's a kid. So Coach JB said that it's hardest on the coach because you spend so much time with these kids, these babies,
yep,
that it's hardest on the coach because you feel responsible. So he said that Lane Kiffin and such are going through a lot, losing one of their players. It's like losing a child, basically.
100%. It's awful.
Like, think about it, man. Like, losing a kid, like, most families can relate to losing a pet. Like, you lose a dog or a cat. That's extremely hard.
Yep.
And you lose a kid. You lose one of your players. You lose, like, an actual child of yours. Like, that's horrible. So, rest in peace, Corey Adams. That sucks. Really sucks.
Yeah.
Just a young kid, 18. All right, this is the No, Phillies one was the best.
Yep.
Now we saw that one where every year we need to claim a CEO. We need to make it a yearly ritual. It was the whale one, the shooting, the Ocean Gate guy, and now astronomer. Someone told me that astronomer is like going really downhill right now. Is that true?
Possibly. I mean, they have a new CEO now. He's kind of embracing the whole thing, so it's kind of weird.
All right.
Into it.
September 27th. Which game are you watching? This is a post from Instagram. Which game will you tune into? It's Oregon, Penn State at 7:30. Alabama, Georgia. 7:30. I think there'll be more on the line with Penn State, Oregon, but Alabama, Georgia.
But that game happens every year. Like the Penn State Oregon one does not. So
yeah. Portal, another kid enters. This is Nebraska sophomore receiver Jaden Doss. Yep. Where's he going? Do you know?
I don't know if he picked the spot yet. I'm not sure. Did you see the Premier Defenses thing I sent you? Are you gonna show that?
Which one?
I sent it to your main Instagram, so you would see it. The top 48 defenses in college football over the last 25 years.
I'll pull it up. Jake Ratzliff, the BYU kid, goes to Tulane as a walk-on. I thought this was interesting. Call of Duty players have logged more hours than all of human history. Activision just dropped a wild stat. Yep. Call of Duty players have spent over 25 billion hours in-game. That's 2.85 million years of playing time. For perspective, that's longer than the entire span of recorded human history.
It's crazy.
From quick matches to all-night grinds, gamers have officially bent time. I believe it. Call of Duty's a great game.
Yep.
Trump said he may put restrictions on Commanders' new stadium deal if they don't change their name back to Redskins. I think that's awesome.
It should be the Redskins, yeah.
I still call them the Redskins. I don't care what the Commanders' bullcrap is.
Yep.
And then the Cleveland Guardians. Are you kidding me?
So
you have freaking Major League, the movie, and you change the name. Major League is one of the most iconic sports movies of all time.
Yeah.
Way too early. Top 25, Pennsylvania. State College is 11. St. Joe's is 1. Malvern Prep 3. Central Catholic 4. Harrisburg 5. Pine Richland 6. You know, Harrisburg is where Michael went. So stuff like that. Texas A&M. Men's sports received $49 million. Women's sports received $2.2 million. People are upset about that, of course. That's total BS. They bring in all the money. The game is getting new updates. There was a boom boom device discovered in New York City.
Look at this, guys. On 42nd Street.
Bro, this is insane.
Look what they found in this white vehicle here. This van.
You know how bad that would have been?
Oh, it would have been so bad.
That is absolutely insane that they found that. That would have blown up probably multiple buildings.
Yeah.
It was a bunch of propane tanks and gas cans, and I mean, that would have been horrible.
Yeah.
Bro, they were like putting them on the sidewalk, right? New York City. They're lucky that someone didn't shoot that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, the same thing would have happened. It's just outside.
Yep.
You ignite one propane tank next to another, you're cooked. Literally.
So done. Yep.
Ozzy Osbourne passed away. Rest in peace. Hulk Hogan, rest in peace. 2 American icons. Ozzy Osbourne, man, he was whacked out of his mind, but I think he was like actually a good guy, and he was a very good artist.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan, you think of American icons all time, he's at the top, bro. He was the man.
For sure.
ESPN is nearing a deal to acquire iconic show NFL Red Zone. That is absolutely horrendous. The terrible quarterback list that you sent me.
It was hilarious.
Trump signed an executive order. The White House announces that President Donald Trump has signed the executive order related to college sports. So prohibits third-party pay-for-play. He also signed an executive order, I think, capping NIL earnings. Now, someone commented on my TikTok saying they don't – he said, let's see. He said – what did he – okay, I have it here somewhere. He said it was about Trump signing the executive order for NIL. He said, except he has zero executive authority to do that, and no one has to follow the executive orders. Except that he's the president, and they have to follow executive orders. So you're wrong.
It's the dumbest comment I've probably
Whoever you are.
Yeah.
Dude, why would you think that they don't have to follow that?
I don't know.
This kid Owen, Memphis DB Taj Raw L.
This was crazy.
Sent his playbook to another team before a game, and I guess he was still on the team when he did it. He was leaving, but he still was on the team, and he sent them their playbook.
Crazy. Because he used to play with that quarterback in high
Yeah.
school, but still,
Yeah.
what? It's wild.
Dylan Raiola, Brett, keep it PG on this post. What Kobe did to Mike, that's kind of what it is for me and Patrick. This is a post about Dylan Raiola and Patrick Mahomes.
Your relationship with Patrick Mahomes, well documented.
Brett loves this comparison. So
I'm sure you get a little bit tired of being asked about it sometimes, but does it ever get like to you? Does it add pressure to you? Is it something you embrace getting compared to him? I mean, you've got the look, you got everything down, but just that relationship, does it add pressure to you to perform?
No, it doesn't. It's kind of just the lens I look through it. I'm not comparing myself to Kobe or anything, but like Kobe did to Mike, that's kind of what it is for me to Patrick. And so for him, like you said, he's the one of the best quarterbacks in the league right now, if not the best. And just for me to be able to have someone to look up to, talk, call, whatever. And then kind of the comparisons is kind of everything outside, right? And I mean, I can't control God made me look like this, play the same sports, but no, it's all love. Football's a great game. It provides great opportunities for everybody, so it's pretty cool.
yeah, man, I don't hate that answer. I thought that was a good answer. It's corny. It's definitely corny that he does that.
The thing I'm gonna say is, bro, you cut your hair the same. Like you did that. Like you cannot have the same haircut. You do the same knee jump thing. The same
everything.
Do your own jump. Like do your own signature swag thing, whatever you want to call it. You don't have to do the same prancy arm movements. Like what are we doing here? That's all I got.
Yeah. All right. All right, dude. We gotta.
I'm taking my time.
We gotta play this too.
Yeah.
Huh?
No. Yeah. That's good.
To the airport.
You want me to pull up that last post? Then we're good.
What's that?
You want me to pull up that last post?
The one I sent you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
You want to get off?
I mean, we'll check out we'll at least start the movie. Yeah. I don't care.
Brett wants to watch Happy Gilmore too. I do too.
Yeah. Let's go.
Did you see this? Did I send you this or did you send me this?
I sent you this. This was funny.
Coach, whatever you need out of me, I'm ready. Whatever training you got, I'm ready.
Okay, your first training starts now. Meet me at the runway.
Runway?
Oh, hell no. I don't know if I can do this, Coach.
If you want that starting spot, you look up.
Okay.
In 3, 2, 1.
Cowabunga. Let's go. Coach, what does this have to do with football?
Nothing. This is how the Air Force travels around campus. Now fly over to the equipment storage. The upperclassmen will help you pick out your football gear.
Sir, yes, sir.
Land safely.
Hey, my helmet finna be drippy.
Yeah, all right, fresh meat.
What you mean?
The 5-star freshman got to wear this helmet.
No way y'all finna make me wear
And you
this.
got to wear 2 knee braces half the season. Freshman initiation. We all had to do it.
Can I at least get the number 5 Coach promised me?
Here's 2nd and 9.
Downhill.
Hello?
Private, it's time for your first mission.
But I'm in the middle of a game.
You're a soldier first, a player second.
Coach, can they do that?
Yep. Didn't read the fine print, did you?
All right, bro. I'm on the way. I'll be back.
Sergeant, where are they? They're not outside. I'm gonna go AWOL.
Where is this on campus?
Mayday.
Hey, I'm back. What play we running?
I ain't telling you. Figure it out, freshman.
What? Y'all gonna act like that? You burnt me. I'm there. You burnt me.
Give it up to the freshman.
Transfer, but it's too much. I'm taking my talents to the Air Force.
That edit was so good, man. You got it.
That's great.
That was so funny, man. I was dying.
Great. All right, we got through all that somehow.
We did.
I sent that picture to Matt. Me and Puzz. He said jealous. I have not met him.
Yeah, you saw that. I saw that.
All right. All right. You sent me this last one. All right.
This one's legit, and you'll see why. Just looking who's at the top and who we're above.
Premier defense is ranked the FBS by average APG since 2000.
Yep.
Average points per game. Wow. Alabama is 1. This is a post on Instagram.
Yep.
Ohio State 2. Georgia 3. Iowa 4. Penn State 5. Now the difference between 1 and 5 is Alabama 16.43. Penn State is 18.89.
Yeah. But look where Notre Dame is. Our best buddies over there, 21 and a half.
Good job, Notre Dame.
That's very cute. We love that. Thank you.
That's actually pretty bad.
It's not good, yeah. It's not very
A&M is last with 25 on this list.
Yep.
Hey, man.
So we're top 5 in the last.
Iowa doesn't give up points and they don't score them. So, it kind of evens out. So
yeah, it really does.
Iowa football is they've recently been one of the most boring. I mean, I'm talking watch grass grow. It's more entertaining than watching Iowa play.
Oh, my God. How many punts are who's going to have the best punts in that game against whoever they play? It doesn't matter. Like, that's why Iowa has premier punters every year because they have to. So.
Yeah.
But their quarterback this year, he came from like South Dakota State, one of the Dakota State. Like, they're always really good FCS schools. So they might have a quarterback this year. We'll see. I hope they do, man. It would be more fun to watch than watching paint dry. So we'll see. Check it out.
All right, guys. I'm sorry, I was just texting someone. She's get back to me. But yeah, so that's it. I just wanted to match Brett, so I put my sunglasses on too.
Yeah.
But yeah, everybody take care. We will be on again tomorrow. And yeah, you guys, you have a good night.
Yeah, thanks for coming to the Sunglasses Show.
Yeah, next time we'll try to keep up with it so that we can talk about it. It's just hard because Brett and I, literally every single day, Brett, we send each other stuff probably at least 50 things a day.
10 to 15 a day, something like that. Yeah.
Like 50 a week at least in both pages, And I haven't even looked at the stuff you sent to my page, personal page yet. I haven't even looked at it. I mean, I've had a lot going on, doing some changes right now, good changes. So I've just been super busy, my mind has not been focused on Instagram, but yeah. So, yeah, so we will see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
And we will see you guys for this show. We'll be doing 2 episodes a week. Brett and I's hours will match up better now. So
yeah,
we'll be doing 2 episodes a week pretty much, probably starting pretty soon. We already did a season preview, Brett and I, pretty much with Matt, but we did the best and worst of all time. We're doing season preview tomorrow. We'll just make that our official season preview for Brett and I tomorrow with our panelists coming on. So we'll do that and then we'll take it from there. So, all right, guys, thank you for coming on. When I play this live, I'll try to be on the comment section if you guys answer. And then, because this isn't live, it's recorded. So we'll take it from there. All right, guys, see you next week. We'll catch you on the next one.
Yeah,
we are.